One night in the shed, the big engines were talking about the day's work. Then one time when Edward was talking to Thomas. "Hello, Thomas. I have something for the do tomorrow, so can you take my trucks for me?" "Oh, yes, that would be a good way. Thank you, Thomas." "All right." The next morning when Thomas woke up, he set off to collect the trucks. Okay, so when Thomas arrived at the shunting yard, he was coupled up to the truck. We'll give him some nonsense. I could hear you, back there. Okay, fine, we understand, Thomas. And Thomas set off for the journey. As Thomas puffed on the journey, he could feel the trucks pushing him along. As Thomas set off on the journey, he could feel the trucks pushing him along and along. Then suddenly he went at the top of Gordon's Hill and his brake snapped. Oh no. And then the trucks decided to play a little game. When they got to Gordon's Hill, Thomas reached the hill, and then suddenly his brake snapped and they rolled down the hill. "Uh-oh," cried Thomas. "Help!" cried Thomas. Just then the signalman saw Thomas and quickly changed the points. Thomas veered into a siding and came off of the rails. Thomas was off the rails and was derailed. So his driver went to call for help. The Fat Controller arrived. "You've got a lot to learn about trucks, little Thomas, but you must understand that you can't push them down the hill when they are pulling you. Do you understand me?" "Yes, sir." And then Edward came back for Thomas. Edward pulled and pulled until Thomas was out. Whew. Well, I think that's done it. And they hurried back to the sheds. When they got back to the sheds, Edward spoke to Thomas. "Now, Thomas, you have to be careful with trucks, but you must learn to be a really useful engine, okay?" "Yes, sir," said Thomas. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.